our local open space, and John and I are going to do some training. We're going to run up this mountain here and get to the tower and run back down. It's like, what is it, a mile and a half?
Mile and a half up.
Mile and a half. So it'll be a 3-mile round trip with about 800, 900 feet of elevation. And we're going to try to run most of it. Probably going to end up walking a good half of it. We're going to try to run as much as we can. It's only January, what is it, 15th? January 15th. But you guys got to start conditioning before, you know, the end of summer. You want to go out and chase bulls in September, but you're totally out of shape, and you start training in August or July, you're not going to be ready for it. So get training. After we run, we're going to shoot a little bit, shoot our bows, and just keep our skills refined over the course of the winter. Some running, a lot of walking, some steep stuff, so we couldn't really run. So we're gonna take 5 and head back down. I was going to give you guys a couple quick tips about archery hunting in general. If you guys are new to archery hunting, a couple things to keep in mind when you're practicing. So I shoot with my bino harness on. If you're going to wear a bino harness in the field, get used to wearing it while you're shooting, because it's another thing that kind of plays into your draw cycle. So keep that in mind. Also, I always shoot with a full quiver of arrows, and I take my arrows out. It seems like a lot more work, but even if I'm shooting with a full quiver of arrows, I'll use other arrows and just keep that quiver on there, because you got to get used to shooting with that weight. It's gonna mess with your balancing with your wrist while you're shooting, so keep that in mind. The third tip is practice shooting from different positions. So don't just shoot standing up all the time, because when it comes time and you've stalked in and you on your knees and you have to lean out from behind a bush and you have never shot in that position before and you have a 45-yard shot uphill, you're going to be SOL. So keep those things in mind and take them with you in the field, and hopefully that makes you a more successful archer. Walking it back, guys, we're shooting at 90 right now. Hopefully get to 100 if I can be consistent enough today. I'm having a rough day. Don't have a pin for 90, so I'm kind of shooting off my bubble. Bag. Can't really tell until you look with binoculars if you're hitting it or not. All right, boys, we'll go check it out. All right, I'm gonna shoot a couple arrows. I got this really cruddy arrow, old one, for my tester, because I've never shot this far with this bow. So we're at 150 yards, and we're gonna see if we can hit the target. So here's the deal with this shot. There was some RC planes flying right over us during this time period, and the audio was total garbage. So just know that what we're doing right here, I'm shooting at 150 yards. It's pretty extreme. I'm not Cameron Hanes, and I don't claim to be good enough to shoot that range. Matter of fact, we were kind of having a hard time getting arrows on target at that range. But remember, you know, if you're not out there having fun when you're shooting archery, you're missing a huge part of it. So if you're just out there and you're training every time and you're dedicated, that's awesome. But you've got to have a little fun sometimes. So we were letting some arrows fly at 150 yards. Eventually we got there,
and we're hitting targets, but it was really fun. It was a good time, and it really challenges you and really pushes you to your limit to see what you're capable of and what your equipment's capable of. So if you have a safe area to do so, I encourage everyone to get out there and shoot out at really long range just for a good time. Don't try to get crazy about it, but have a good time, shoot long ranges, and see what you can do. Alright, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section. If you got any questions about equipment or things that we're doing, or you guys think we're doing something improperly, let us know that as well. But please like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow right now, so that would help us tremendously. And stay tuned for all of our stuff coming up in the future. We got some cool videos getting ready to drop. And swing by and check out our website, and we'll see you on the next one.